Alrighty folks, T-Biz here, and we're going to dip into some Glyos related goodness. This is a Glyosystem series and 1000 Toys collaboration, the Glyosynth Ninja, or Glyninja. They had one of these come out last year and I missed out on it. And it wasn't a cheap figure, it was like 85 bucks plus shipping and stuff. And yeah, that was the one that came out last year. Missed out on it, didn't get it, but yeah. And now I have one, and we're gonna check it out and see how awesome it is. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna rip this guy open. It's an unpunched card with pretty cool art too. I like the art on the back. It's the Faden figure. It's, I guess it was the second one in the series. Now this one would be the fourth. So there we go. Set it free. Attempt to at least. There we go. Alrighty. Check this figure out for all its goodness. So, could place it back in here if I wanted to. I might, just depends. But feels like a solid figure so far. Not too bad. Pretty interesting. Oh, it's got the little, kind of like the little scarf piece. Like this for the smaller figures and stuff. That's pretty cool. Nice soft goods cape. But not bad. Not bad. It's fist raised, fisticuff. You see, placement back here. Look at some of the accessories. It stands pretty solid. It's a pretty worthy figure so far. Does it flop over? That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie about that. That is pretty good. Not that I would lie, but I'm just saying. Like, yeah, that's pretty neat. Comes with several hands, gripping hand and some kind of like a grabby, gropey open hand. So that's pretty cool. There we go. It's not bad. And then you've got your little glass community. We've all seen these before. There's the peg in the back. But I think these pegs are molded in, yeah. So you could use these on other stuff, yeah, for sure. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nifty. But yeah, not bad. But let's go ahead and check this guy out for all his worth as far as articulation goes. You got double knees, so you get some pretty wicked poses. No pegs on the feet. Got a hinge, rocker pivot, all that. Upper thigh swivel. You do a good split. Got like a good diaphragm. There's some waist action right there. Crazy thing going on with the diaphragm. Midsection. That's nuts. It's a little wonky though, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. Got the scarf thing. A lot of this stuff reminds me of the stuff that comes with most of the figures. Good elbow action. Up and down swivel on the wrist. Yeah, they peg out. Not peg out, but yeah, they're on little ball joints. So that's cool. Let's see about the head. Okay, you got a ball joint on the head. There you go, there's a little scarf piece. And there's your little chest piece that comes out. So you could probably put that on some other figures. Interesting. Interesting. But not bad. Not a bad figure. Let's look at the head again off the peg. It's a pretty interesting piece. Get that back on there somehow. Now we're gonna have to try an experiment too and see if any of these pieces are compatible with other figures. But yeah, pretty cool so far. There's a little issue with the waist right here, but I guess you got to just center it up and yeah, to get it straight again. But it is kind of twisted after a while. But yeah, let's see if we have any figures laying around we can try a little experiment with. Let's see. Got so much stuff laying around. It's not funny. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Pardon the dead air. But I have everything put up and kind of out, so you gotta bear with me on this. Here we go. So much stuff laying around. All right, we're gonna see if we can. I want to see if this head will fit. I doubt it, but we'll see if it fits on a Hyper Knight from Knights of the Slice. And no, it does not fit. So no fit there. So it's kind of a bummer. Just a little bit. So that's kind of weird. But it's still cool. Still a cool figure. It goes good with that, I guess the Marvel Legends type of scale. So let's get him with his weapons in hand. Or its weapons in hand. Whoop. Dropping stuff. It is, like, it's weird because it's like, you know, it's a Glyosystem series figure, but at the same time, I'm really... Well, that's weird. Let's try to get this hand pegged on. Well, that's a... Okay, there you go. You gotta force them a little bit, but there's other grippy hands do go on. Yeah, and the weapon slides in there pretty well. So that's not too bad. But it being a Glyos related thing, yeah, it's weird. It seems like the only Glyos like style pegs are these things on the weapons. Other than that, we haven't been able to fit the head on this guy or nothing like that. So, or in any other figures, wouldn't work because they're all on a peg. So that's kind of a letdown. Because I was really hoping that you'd be able to that you'd really be able to, man. It's crazy that main hands will peg back on pretty well, but these you gotta kind of concentrate and force them on their grippy hands. Which I don't want to break this thing. So I paid 80 something bucks for it, so give me a minute. Yeah, that's a little pain in the butt to try to get that back on there. Oh man. I could see it possibly. That's why I wish I had some 4-in-1 oil in here, because that would probably help it. But yeah, it seems like these other hands are kind of a pain in the butt to peg in. And that's weird. That is pretty weird. But already 8 minutes into this video, we can't get this other hand to peg in. So these are cool figures. It is sturdy. It is a solid figure, but this is kind of annoying. Oh, wow. And because this joint moves so easily, it's kind of... There we go. Got it in there. Whew. Let's slide that right in. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's an interesting figure. It's kind of a bummer that maybe the only pieces you could use on other figures would be the chest plate and this little scarf thing or whatever. Because I just tried it on a Knights of the Slice guy and that head won't fit. So that's kind of a bummer. But other than that, it is a worthy figure, I would say. As far as posability, yeah, that's pretty sick as far as posing. But you could throw them, since it is a glass related product, you could throw them with all your other buddies. He'd just be some really amped up giant dude. And the cape looks really cool. They really did a really good job on the soft goods. So that is a really sick cape. And you could probably use this cape on any other figures you wanted to, like your Knights of the Slice guys or whatever. So that's not too bad. It's pretty neat. Now the price range, yeah, it's pretty pricey, but it is like an SH Figure Arts type styling. And it is like a Japanese toy, so you're paying for a lot of, I guess, engineering and articulation. But the body's cool. It's an interesting body. And I don't know if this is a separate piece. It doesn't feel like it. And I wouldn't want to force it off. But yeah, other than that, it's a cool figure. It's worthy. It's definitely worthy. Get some cool photos with it for sure. And the joints seem pretty solid. They don't seem loose, like they would flop over and just, you know, he stands pretty well. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Like the other figures on the back, they're pretty sick. I wouldn't mind having some of these too, but I don't know. They probably fetch a pretty crazy price on the internets or on the eBays at least. Unless you can run into somebody in the communities or whatever that would have a figure that's willing to part with it or whatever. But yeah, not bad. The Build Man, Faden, and the Glyninja. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Not bad figure. In some ways, it's pretty cool and I'm stoked. And then in some ways, I'm a little bit disappointed because I was hoping that some of the parts would come off and they'd be you'd be able to use them with other stuff, which you still kind of can. Like, I'll show you. We'll get the chicken out. You could still, should be able to peg into the chicken. Go in there. I think the paint makes it a little tight on here. Yeah, you get the idea. You should be able to peg these in, but it's kind of like, it's kind of hard. Yeah, it doesn't really want to go in. And I think it might be the paint. Or just, no, this one went in. I don't know why the other one didn't, but yeah. But that's the only way I can see it being like Glyos compatible. You can plug the weapons into other stuff or other figures or whatever, possibly. So yeah, other than that, that's, I don't know. It's cool and it's kind of a bummer. I'm just going to be honest. But you could have a hero to battle against your Figma figures or SH Figure Arts, so it's not bad at all either. Go against my SH Monster Arts Xenomorph or Bull Alien, which one I have, I can't remember, but yeah, or my Predator, so that's cool. But yeah, there's a look at the 1000 toys in Onell design, Glyosynth Ninja. Not bad, but not amazingly great. It's cool for what it is. I don't mind it. Forgive me because it's taken a while to review this figure, but my thing is, whoops, knock the fists everywhere, is that I was, like I said before, I was hoping that a lot more pieces of this figure would be able to, you'd be able to customize with other things, you know, with other figures and stuff. But yeah, it doesn't really seem like it, which is weird. But oh well, it is what it is, and it's not too bad. But actually, let's see, because that's not fair. Let's take the toy pizza. Yep, that's not gonna work because it's too small. So yeah, that's the only bummer. But you do have the chest plate thingy, and so you could put that on another figure. So yeah, that kind of works. It's kind of bulky, kind of big, but you can do that. So that is a possibility for customization. So it's not too bad. But maybe I'm just being a bit picky about stuff. But hey, man. thought it would be compatible, but maybe not. But still cool. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all. And yeah, more stuff definitely on the way. Always more reviews and stuff after I pick up all these hands. And yeah, and Onell Design has a drop tomorrow night at I think it's 9:30 Eastern, which would be 8:30 around my time in Central in Texas. Anyways, get on it because that stuff goes like crazy, and I'm sure they're gonna have some more armorvores. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all. Have a good one, and yeah, support all your Glyos related toy companies and artists. All right, later, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.